Well, hello, my lovely friends. It is Tuesday, and I am bringing another process video to you for the Empty Box series. And yet again, I have printed off one of the screenshots from my daughter, True, and some of her lovely words in our conversations related to her being on her own and us and our relationship. So, if you have seen me do something similar like this recently, I've just been trying to make sure that I put that in my scrapbooks because it is kind of a passage of life that you don't want to miss out on, especially when it's complimentary for all your hard work. And I am just really, really proud of her. So I took, of course, I took products from my empty box, and I pulled from Paige Evans' Turn the Page and some Dear Lizzie Saturday ephemera and some Elle Studio enamel dots and just a bunch of fun things to get me started here. I also pulled from my washi stash and made a little foundation for my photo to rest on, and I backed that photo with some papers from the stash box that I have, just a scrap box that I have. So here I pulled in some of this ephemera from the Dear Lizzie Saturday, and I think it is adorable, and it originally makes me think of things like being on vacation, but I'm using it to symbolize being out on your own as an adult and making your way out into this great big wild world, which is exactly what she's doing. And so it's a little bit about traveling upward and onward. And I thought the Dear Lizzie Saturday went very, very well with that theme. And I also even had these numbers in that Dear Saturday collection. So that is what the majority of this is. And lately I've just been pulling from one ephemera pack and going to town because of course it matches, and I have been finding a theme that it will work with and just using it as much as I can. So I was just kind of playing around with placement there, and I did like how I had it. So I'm going to go back and secure everything down. And there are a few pieces that I've had fussy cut out on my desk from the Paige Evans Whimsical 6x6 paper pad, and that's those little fussy cut butterflies. So those are a little addition. I tried to add this thread behind some of this, but I didn't like it. It didn't look the way I wanted it to, so I'm going to end up pulling that off. But I'm just kind of layering and clustering my ephemera from that Dear Lizzie set. Now the big round circle that I'm going to put up the top says give today the chance the best. Give today the chance to be the best. And then the label at the bottom of the photo says less talk, more walk. And she's definitely doing that. So, and I thought the balloons were just a good representation of lifting upward and onward, and the little cute car with the bags, that just looks like, moving out on your own and being independent, and that's a symbol for that. And then it's got a little mailbox that is that little pink ephemera piece there that says postus, which I assume is for postal mail, which she has her own little address now as opposed to the home that she's had for all of her life. And that's exciting. She was excited to get her own apartment number. So this word, hashtag, and sweet is from the American Crafts stickers that I keep pulling from. Lately, I have been able to use those on several layouts in a row, and I'm using them up. They are called Skylar, and they're just a lovely font in a black foam sticker. So, foam. I think I said foam, but of course I meant foam. So as you can see, that thread just looks like it's out of place, and I'm just going to pull it up. I'm like, it looks like I spilt something on the page, not like I intended on it to be a little bit messy. And this is so clean and fresh, I didn't want it to really be messy, so I just pulled it off and moved about my business. So I'm going to pop up that little mailbox. And I'm also going to use one of my Citrus Twist stamps that I used to get in my kits, and it's going to go just to the left of that car, and it's going to say blessings. Because that text and those kind of texts I've been getting have been quite a blessing. So here I'm just gluing down the numbers. I love the colors in this ephemera. It all went together so very well. Of course, it would with a black and white photo, but I really didn't intend for the photo to print black and white, and I'm not sure why it did. But you can just use up so much out of ephemera. One pack of ephemera when you have a black and white photo, it's fantastic. So that little cork piece that you see above the car it says be brave, and I think that was from a Citrus Twist kit. It was actually like their little extras. And then I'm going to add that little puffy heart from the L Studio puffy stickers that is from the Live Laugh Love. And I think I have one sticker left on that sheet. And then the enamel dots are also from L Studio Live Laugh Love. Oh, and that little flag sticker up at the top with the little red heart is from that puffy sticker set. And I think this pretty much finishes it up. I don't know why I get so tongue-tied. I promise you, I can speak. I really do have the gift of language, but I don't have the strongest voice, and I think that's the main problem. So I'm going to just add little sprinkles in that shimmers called Blue Jeans. Add that stamp that I told you I was going to add. And I know normally people like to stamp and then ghost stamp, but I've just been enjoying doing one stamp lately. I'm also thinking of doing a layout on my Tim Holtz press, maybe with some larger stamps and some dioxide. Oh my gosh, Tuesday. Distress oxides, and maybe doing a little bit of watercoloring on a page. And so that's kind of an idea I have in my head. Let me know if you'd like to see me do that in a video soon. And I'm also going to record what's left in my box so that we can start counting down. I've got a little over a month, well, more like 6 weeks to get it emptied. And I want to share with you my progress so you can see how much I can knock out in the final month. So stay tuned. What else? If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. That way other people can find me. And I will have information on Cheeky Studio and my other personal channels and business channels. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Ta-ta for now. Bye.